Okay, so we're going to attempt to get a little bit of a video of this test drive of a Chevy Volt. Um, long bit. I'll save the. Um, I will save. I don't know how this looks. I guess I can look at the mirror. That's pretty okay. I'll maybe put it back there. So I will save the long speeches about electric cars and waxing poetic. Suffice to say that I've come a long way on plug-in hybrids, specifically through the nudging of a friend that's owned a couple of Volts, in which thus I currently sit a version of that car. That was complicated. So here I sit. So here I sit in this Chevy Volt, and so here I am. So now here I sit in this car, and cars are driving by, and there's bass everywhere and noise, and this is gonna be a terrible video, but that's okay. So here I sit in this car, test driving it, and I'm currently at a grocery store parking lot trying out the ChargePoint system. Because why not give this car dealership a little bit of free mileage? Sadly, the charge was at like 16% when I picked it up from the dealer. So my buddy that tells me download this Android app and test out the strength of the battery, it's got to be at 100% charge. I'm like, shucks. Had I got here on time and not hit a huge accident and traffic jam on the highway coming from St. Louis, I would have maybe had time to fill it up here at the ChargePoint, but I don't now. And so I'm simply trying it out real quick. Now, this is turning into a lot of talking with little payoff. So let me try to land the plane on something valuable. Nobody's watching this, so it really doesn't matter. Posterity. So for anybody that's still watching, family, probably the only ones willing to suffer through all of this nonsense. Here it is. It's the Volt. So I'm in it. It's charging. Let me give you a little tour of what that looks like. There's our, thing. Now they have these fancier ones that I'm guessing are like the super high charge rate, whatever. There's two of those over there with the fancy, like, hey, we're available, come plug in. And then there's this little wussy, wimpy, like the Hefty commercial over here. And it's plugged in and it's doing its thing. I can open the door. I will open the door because it's the only way I know how to get this screen to turn on and tell me what it's doing. Turn on screen. You did it the last time, you can do it again. Oh, it came on. I shut the door. Nope. All right, so anyway, we're charging, and it's hopefully going to give me a little bit of info, and I'm sure there's a way to, okay, we're done by, it said 7:30 when I first plugged it in, so that's a bummer. We're not going very quick. 16-mile range, that's what it said when I got in, and then I drove here, so bummer. Also, looking at it saying 16-mile range, and the fact that that battery thing looks like it's at like 60 or even probably 70%. Yeah, that's like 70%. So if it's at 70%, if this is like accurate and it's at 70% with 16-mile range, do I have to rethink this entire thing? All right, well, we'll dive into that more, but yikes. But the car itself is in pretty good shape. I don't know if you're getting I'm doing a terrible, it's clean, but what car's not clean? Of course, they're cleaning the car. So let's check, I don't know, under the hood. I guess there's an engine. It's a hybrid and not an electric car. I don't know. I popped what I think is the hood. I don't know where the trunk release is. That's the gas thing. There's probably some kind of button somewhere. Well, let's find it later. So moving up here to the hood area, charging away. What's this thing telling me? We're charging. Not super useful details. So far, no money. So that's cool. And it's been 5 minutes. And it's telling me 3.2 kilowatts, which honestly doesn't mean much to me currently, but it seems like it must be pretty slow because, like I said before, on account of this. All right, sorry about that. Okay, well, one thing right away I sort of appreciate actually is that this thing is dusty as, there's like standing sand in here. which is cool. That means they didn't detail the heck out of it to make it look good, so you can actually see what's going on in here. For example, it definitely has leaked a little bit of brake fluid, am I right? All right, so that's good. You actually see no cover-ups, or at least, you know. So I'll take a peek at all the oily situations and stuff. The car generally is in pretty good shape and is like not banged up anywhere that I can see. Just, you know, generally speaking, it's in good mechanical shape, I think. I really wish I could figure out how to get in the trunk. Anybody that is watching this is in the comments furiously telling me how to do it on the infotainment system, I'm sure. Okay, I'm gonna pause the video. So we're charging here. I'm gonna probably spend a couple more minutes maybe giving this a 15-minute top up here. And then I told the guy it was gonna be 15 minutes, so I really wanna get back and not keep him hanging after hours. He was really super cool and let me take this out. No collateral. He barely even said hi. He said, tossed me the keys and said, bring it back. And I was like, do you want my, nah, just take it. So nice guy. I don't want to take advantage of that kind of trust. So I want to get this back here, but I want to give it a fair shake on the charger. I wouldn't mind probably coming back and maybe charging it fully so I can do that test and maybe give this guy a little bit of, you know, like, good, thanks for letting me take it out. Here's a little bit of a free electricity. The next guy that test drives it, if I don't buy it, it'll be fully charged. He can actually give it a wallop. So that's about it for now. We'll catch you guys on the flippy flip.